Why are parents and high school students so unhappy this year? Because less students are receiving Bright Future scholarships due to 2011 Florida legislation. Florida legislators passed a law in 2011 that raised the eligibility requirements for students receiving Bright Future scholarships, making it so much harder for our students to get them, especially minority students. These scholarships are funded by the Florida Lottery. The legislature toughened the criteria for Bright Futures for students entering college in 2014 by raising the ACT and SAT scores. The law was designed to supposedly rein in $300 million from the lottery-funded Bright Future scholarships, but sadly, not many people knew about these changes, and it went largely unnoticed until now. Senator Jack LaValla was in the legislature when these changes were made to the Bright Future scholarships, and he knew that tens of thousands of American Florida students would be affected by these changes. But what did he do in 2014? Senator LaValla sponsored the 2014 law that gave illegal immigrants in-state college tuition. What exactly did he say about Bright Futures, and how did he justify giving in-state tuition to the undocumented? Well, let's hear what Jack LaValla has to say in his own words.
I just don't think we should penalize the kids. That's the bottom line. But we still will have a differential because these kids whose parents are illegal are not going to qualify for financial aid. They're not going to qualify for Bright Futures and all those other aspects that help our kids afford a college education. Yeah, we're changing the tuition, but we're not changing anything else. So there's still going to be quite an advantage for a legal American kid.
What? He's worried about penalizing illegal immigrant students and says nothing else changes for American kids? He refers to Bright Future specifically and still says nothing changes for American kids? We know that is not true. He knew what he was doing when he agreed to help illegal immigrants with their tuition and take away opportunities through Bright Futures for our American children. He had the power to make it right for our kids, and he chose not to do it. We should elect senators who put our children first. See how happy your Senator LaValla is after the bill passed? Hanging out with the dreamers? Look at the word undocumented on this young woman's t-shirt. That's the story, folks. And now that you know what is going on, are you still happy with your state senator? Aren't you tired of your state senator making bad decisions over and over and wasting our taxpayer dollars? Then fire Jack and vote for Tony Casso in November. Tony Casso doesn't pander to any special interest group and will always protect our kids from bad legislation. Elect Tony Casso because our kids need a voice in Tallahassee too. Political advertisement paid for and approved by Tony Casso, Libertarian for State Senate District 20.